JR Reviews back with another pre-workout review. And today we're talking about another daily that I've been adding into the rotation here and there to try out. And that is KXR by VMI Sports. Kinetic Extended Release. I know that's small, so we'll go over the ingredient profile a little bit of this one. It being a daily, nothing illicit in here, so we're not gonna get flagged for anything. But KXR, I mean, you've seen this around for a long time. I mean, if you've been in any supplement shop, you've probably seen it on their shelves. You see it on Amazon. You know, it's relatively, decently priced, I would say, in the $30 range. I've traveled recently to different states and saw it in like some of the grocery stores even, and they have an RTD version of this that I've tried as well. So, but it's on the shelves, usually right next to like a C4, or something else that's like a very run-of-the-mill, mild-hitting daily. So you look at this, you're like, well, it's probably the same. I mean, for it to be right next to it. But then you start looking at the label, and I'll put it up on the screen here. Like I said, we're just going to skip through it a little bit to hit the highlights, because it starts off, with vitamins, your typical 3,200 betas. But you get down to like the energy matrix of it, and 586 milligrams of caffeine. You're like, holy crap. But you look at it, it's from 3 different sources. So it yields roughly around 400, which is still a lot. But I mean, that's what we're used to seeing in like Psychotic, Ultra Stem, other just straight stem packages. And then right below the caffeine is 1.5 milligrams of alpha yo. You're like, okay, well, this isn't just a run-of-the-mill C4 type daily. I mean, this has some, on labels, some oomph to it. It also has 300 milligrams of DMAE in it for focus. So it's intriguing, like I said, that you just look at it and it looks pretty, it looks everything. Like I said, it's kind of appeals to the daily user, so if people are not really checking it out, they're just going to grab this thinking it's another, like I said, mild C4 or something like that. So again, looking at on the label, it's like, that's right up my alley. Just a complete stem package, no pumps, nothing. Just, something that should on paper really deliver. So let's start at the top and see if it does. This is the gummy bear flavor, and it tastes amazing. If you've ever taken like really any product from VMI, their liquid L-carnitine, their protein, anything, their flavoring system is on point every time. So right out of the gate, tastes amazing. It's a little scooper. Comes in right at 9 grams, and that's it is right there on point. I don't know why I did that. I was going to pull a scooper out, but it comes in, level right there, right 9 grams. And it's good to know that, because again, it being like a Psychotic or another one like that, and the crazy high caffeine content, you do want to weigh this out to make sure. But like I said, my scooper weighs in right at the suggested dose here. So take this, is it like the other ones that, basically almost as you're drinking it, they're kicking in? So I've ran this a million different ways. I ran it for cardio only. I ran it for lifting. I ran it, stacked on top of pumps by itself. I've ran it, like I said, even a little bit heat to see. And yes, this thing comes in very quick. The betas are there. I know I'm very desensitized to betas, but this is one of the ones that I can feel brewing about 10 minutes after ingesting it. And then about the 20-minute mark after taking it, all that caffeine starts kicking in, and it starts kicking in really good. So it will carry me usually, through my workout. Even like I said, I've taken it just to do cardio with, and the alpha yo in this, for it to be 1.5 milligrams, it slaps. It slaps hard. I get all the side effects from alpha yo that I would normally get on the 1.5 milligram dose of this, that being cold sweats, the thermogenic effect, the sniffles. I took this, and worked out here recently. That's why I'm wired right now doing this review. But two, that's why I'm sweaty. That's why I've got the nose runs. Everything about the alpha yo is very, very well sourced in this. And the caffeine, it hits perfect. You got the fast acting caffeine that shoots you out of a cannon. You've got, you know, the anhydrous that will carry you through the workout, and the malate that will, you know, the slow release caffeine that carries you many, many hours after. You know, I took it last week, you know, in the morning time to do cardio with it, and I took it at 5:30 a.m. and I still had tons of energy, you know, even up to like the 1, 2 p.m. mark. So, I mean, I could feel it brewing all day long, and not in a negative way. So, to me, I mean, this is an awesome, awesome daily. It doesn't hold up to, in my opinion, the psychotics, the ultra stems. This is a notch below it. So this is one, if you're wanting to get into the Stem Junkie Daily world, but don't want to go full blown psychotic, this is it. It's very versatile. You know, that's what I love about it. You know, I did the Psychotic X review recently, and it had the pumps and everything in it already, which, again, if I'm gonna get a complete stem package, I want just a stem package. And that's what this is. That's what OG Psychotic is. That's what Ultra Stem is. And like I said, this, if a psychotic, you know, is a level 10, I'm not saying that it is, I'm just using that for reference. If it's a level 10 on Stem Junkie, this is like an 8. So that just kind of puts it in your mind where this falls at compared to those other ones. But the DMAE that's in, I mean, you get a good focus as well while you're working out. I mean, it really, really surprised me how well this comes together. Because like I said, you get all the energy you possibly can need to work out. You get the thermogenic effect. I mean, you're sweaty, you're pushing, you're just going hard, which is awesome. And you're tunnel focused, visioned in. I mean, for it to be, like I said, a daily, it feels great. It doesn't have probably as much as tunnel focus and, you know, locked in head high as like a Psycho Stem, but it's much better than like the Psychotic X, like I said, that I just recently reviewed. It's better than the Pando. It's better than, you know, Alphaline Superhuman. So again, for the money, I don't think you can go wrong by picking this up. So again, just wanted to shine a little spotlight on something like, so you've probably seen, but probably just assume it's just a run-of-the-mill piece of crap, you know, C4 type pre-workout, but it's not. If you are in the mood and in the market to get just a stem package daily that you know it's going to deliver every time and that you know it's going to have any drama with it, this is it. So again, I would say flavor, 10 out of 10. It tastes amazing. Pumps, 0. I mean, unless you stack a pump product on it, which you can, and that's one of the reasons why this is amazing. Energy, 8 out of 10. Focus, 7 out of 10. So all in all, like I said, a good all-around daily that you can take and not feel bad about taking, and that will not bring you any negative side effects other than feeling great for working out and having all the energy that you need to be a productive human. So again, VMI, KXR, check it out.